Hi friends, we'll solve problem on projectile motion. Let's see what is given in problem. A ball thrown up the incline strikes the inclined plane at a distance of 75 meters. If the ball rises 20 meters above the point of projection, compute the initial velocity and angle of projection with horizontal. Figure is given in problem. In figure what is given, a plane is inclined where from A to B length is given as 75 meters. Then during motion when projectile attains some height, this maximum height is 20 meters. Projectile is projected with a velocity of u0, inclined at an angle of alpha, where u0 and alpha are unknown. During its motion, it rises in upward direction, attains maximum height of 20 meters, then it moves in downward direction and finally strikes the inclined plane at B. That means what is known here, the only distance AB is given. As the distance AB is given, can you find out here what is horizontal and vertical distance, means your x and y values? That is easily possible, as here vertical is 1, horizontal is 3, that means slope is given as 1:3. Using this one, we will easily find out this inclination of plane with horizontal. Say this angle is theta. That means if we take this angle is theta, means same angle here theta. Tan of any angle is opposite upon adjacent. That means tan of this angle theta is opposite 1, adjacent is what, 3. We'll find out this angle theta, and from point A if we'll draw vertical line, from B I'll draw here horizontal line, so that from this triangle and inclination this distance is x and vertical distance is y. To find out distance x and y, you know this A to B distance is 75 meter. That means x easily you can write as what, 75 cos of theta, and y distance is opposite side of this angle theta, therefore y is 75 sin of theta. We'll just find out these values. First one, theta, if we'll find out, tan of theta equal to opposite is 1, adjacent is what, 3, therefore theta is a tan inverse of 3. Using calculator easily will find out this angle comes out to be 18.44 degrees. Once you know this angle theta, now to find out x and y, x is nothing but 75 cos of this angle theta. That means 75 cos of angle theta is 18.44, where using calculator you will find out x distance comes out to be 71.14 meters. Similarly, y is opposite distance, therefore it is hypotenuse is 75 and its sine of this angle theta. That means 75 sine angle is 18.44. Using calculator if you find out, this distance comes out to be 23.72 meters. When you substitute this value of y in our equation, you have to substitute with minus sign, because final position of this ball is below initial position. Therefore, when y value will substitute in our equation, will substitute with negative sign, and x will substitute with positive sign. So as you know x and y, in between what maximum height is attained by projectile, that one is given as 20 meters. And you have to find out this u0, you have to find out unknown, angle alpha is also unknown. As maximum height h is known, in this motion h maximum is 20 meter. Therefore, if we use formula of maximum height attained by projectile during motion, that formula is in terms of u0 theta 0, and u0, and here you can say theta 0 means angle of projection is alpha. This one alpha is also unknown, right? The u0 and alpha both are unknown. Our formula of h max is h maximum equal to u0 square sine square alpha, means here theta 0 is our basic formula. Angle alpha is written, to will write here alpha divided by what? 2g. That means this one is written as what? u0 sine of, here angle of projection is taken as alpha and it is square of both the term, therefore I will write like this, divided by 2g. H maximum is 20, u0 is unknown, alpha is unknown, g is 9.81. Here if you substitute values, this one is 20 meters equal to, this term is unknown, u0 sine alpha and its square divided by 2 into 9.81. Solving this one, first we will get u0 sine alpha square, then we will take its root and we will find out this value, where u0 sine alpha, this one term if we will calculate using calculator, comes out to be 19.81 meters per second. What it represents, u0 sine alpha is nothing but vertical component of this velocity. Means here u0 if we will resolve, vertical component is u0 sine of alpha, horizontal component is u0 sine of u0, horizontal component, sorry, this is what? Cos of alpha. The vertical component u0 sine alpha you have calculated, where if you resolve u0, component is in vertically upward direction, therefore here I'll add a direction, this is u0 sine alpha, direction is vertically upward. Once you know this u0 sine alpha means vertical component of velocity, using this component of velocity, vertical component of velocity which is initial, again in the motion what is known from A to B, now u0 sine alpha is known. From A to B when we will consider motion, y is known, that means you know y, you know u0 y, that means vertical component of velocity u0 sine of alpha, you know y also. Using this one it is possible to find out a time required to reach to location B using equation of y. Now equation of y is what? You know equation of y is nothing but y equal to, this is u0 yt, simple equation of motion, u0 yt minus half gt square, where u0 y is nothing but u0 sine of theta 0 into t minus half g into t square. What you know y? You know u0 sine of theta 0, unknown term is only time t, y will substitute with minus value, it is minus 23.72, u0 sine alpha already we have calculated, that is 19.81 meters per second into t minus half, g is 9.81 into t square. That means what you are getting here is a quadratic equation in terms of time t. If I take this term on left side, half of 9.81 comes out to be 4.905 t square. This term if you take on left side becomes negative, minus 19.81 t, and this term is already on left side 23.72 with minus sign equal to 0. Using calculator if you find out roots of quadratic equation, so here time t always will take positive root and answer comes out to be, this one is 5 seconds. What it represent? How much time this ball takes to strike at point B. u0 sine alpha you know. If you know u0 cos of alpha, using u0 sine alpha means vertical component, u0 cos alpha, horizontal component of velocity, easily u0 and alpha is possible. Therefore, at the time you know, can you find out u0x, which is nothing but u0 cos of alpha, this one is unknown. But you know what, x value already you have calculated from that inclination of plane, where x value what you have calculated is equal to 71.14 meters, 71.14 meters. Now using equation of x, simple one equation, x is what? Component of velocity into time, That means if we use equation x equal to horizontal component of velocity, that is cos of alpha into t. What you know, x is 71.14, u0 cos alpha is unknown, and time t is what, 5 seconds. Using calculator, easily you will find out this u0 cos of alpha. u0 cos alpha comes out to be 14.29 meters per second, where this component of velocity is in horizontal direction. Now you know u0 sin alpha means vertical component of velocity. What you calculated just now is u0 cos alpha, which is the horizontal component of velocity. Both the components I will represent here. What you have calculated horizontal and vertical components of velocities. One component is vertically upward. This component is u0 sin alpha, which one you have calculated, and this component comes out to be 19.81 meters per second. Horizontal component of velocity rightward, where this one is u0 cos of alpha. This one you have calculated, comes out to be 14.29 meters per second. Using this one, easily we will get resultant velocity in first quadrant. That means if we will construct here a rectangle, diagonal represents what, u0, and inclination of this velocity with horizontal is alpha. Applying Pythagoras theorem, easily we will get what, this u0 and alpha, or u0 cos alpha and u0 sin alpha. You know, if we take a ratio of this u0 sin alpha means vertical component to the u0 cos alpha, that is horizontal component, if I take a ratio of this velocity u0 sin alpha divided by u0 cos of alpha equal to, this is 19.81, and this denominator comes out to be 14.29. u0 gets cancelled. Sin alpha upon cos alpha becomes tan of alpha. Tan alpha equal to, if we will find out, this ratio comes out to be 1.385. That means alpha is a tan inverse of 1.385, 54.30 degrees. Once we will get this angle alpha, if we will substitute angle alpha in any one equation, maybe u0 sin alpha or maybe u0 cos of alpha, easily we will get what, u0 value. If we will substitute here u0 sin of alpha equal to 19.81 meters per second, therefore u0 sin of angle is 54.30 degrees equal to 19.81. Therefore u0 comes out to be how much? Using calculator we will find out, answer comes out to be 24.40 meters per second. That means final velocity what you are getting u0 and alpha, if I will represent like this, it is easy, that u0 equal to what value you are getting, 24.40 meters per second. Direction I will add here, in first quadrant angle is what, 54.30 degrees. That means you are getting initial velocity of projection and angle of projection. This is your final answer of this problem. Thank you.